Composition is the arrangement of elements within a photographic frame to create a visually pleasing and meaningful image. It involves the careful placement and manipulation of lines, shapes, colors, textures, and other elements to guide the viewer's eye and convey a message. Elements of composition. Lines. They create a sense of direction, flow, and rhythm. Horizontal lines convey stability, while vertical lines create a sense of height, and diagonal lines suggest movement or action. Shapes. Simple shapes, like squares, triangles, and circles, can create visual interest and hierarchy. Overlapping shapes add depth and complexity. Colors. Colors evoke emotions, set the mood, and draw attention to certain elements. Complementary colors, opposite on the color wheel, create contrast and vibrancy. Textures. They add visual interest and depth by capturing the surface qualities of objects. Combining different textures can create a sense of variety and complexity. Space. Space refers to the empty areas within the frame. Negative space can create balance and emphasize an object or convey a feeling of isolation or vastness. Depth. The illusion of three-dimensionality can be created using techniques such as perspective, overlapping, and focus. Depth adds realism and visual interests. Composition techniques. Under composition of techniques, we have the rule of thirds. The rule of thirds divides the frame into thirds horizontally and vertically, creating 4 intersection points. Placing important elements along these lines or at the intersections often results in a balanced and visually appealing composition. Leading lines. Lines, for example, roads, fences, and rivers, that lead the viewer's eye through the image to a focal point or area of interest. Framing. Using elements within the scene such as trees, windows, or arches to create a frame around the subject, drawing attention to it and creating visual depth. Symmetry and asymmetry. Symmetry creates a sense of order and balance, whereas asymmetry adds visual intrigue and dynamism. Contrast. The juxtaposition of different elements like light, dark, sharp and blurry, large and small, to create visual interest and draw attention to certain parts of the image. Negative space. Using empty areas within the frame to create a sense of balance, emphasize a subject, or convey a feeling of isolation or vastness. Perspective. The illusion of depth created by the way objects appear smaller as they recede into the distance. Using different perspectives like bird's eye view or low-angle shots can add visual interest and convey different narratives. Focus. The area of the image that is in sharp focus. Controlling the depth of field or the area in focus can draw attention to a specific subject or convey a sense of movement or action.